Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does. The quarterback seeking his fourth consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a fourth Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
50-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chiefs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on first. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. It's Pacheco again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, ball at the 36. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Gray. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for second down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
When you have a franchise quarterback, and Trevor is that guy in Jacksonville, you typically don't slump to bottom 5 in the draft, but that's where the Jags have found themselves. And that's why there's a new system, a new coach, and really a new lease on life for Trevor in what becomes a very big year in his career.
Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Slot man motioned over. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. Juke the defender. This makes it up to the 25. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So it's second down coming up.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, ball at the 36. Man in motion, headed right. Here's Etienne on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Lawrence to throw it. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Jaguars into punt formation. Chiefs have Nico Remigio out for the return. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down carry for Pacheco. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Give him now to Gray. And second down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to number 87, Travis Kelce. It's a gain of 6. First down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. But a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play action, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First down throw, Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Trying again following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Butker knocks it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Lawrence He's throwing here. Finds the in route complete. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Second and 13. He fires one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
A 49-yard gain. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Now look underneath here for ETN. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. They go right back to ETN. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Here's 2. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Going power with the big tight end. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line, and that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
ETN, and he runs it across, touchdown! The Jaguars start to fight back with their first points of this game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate. But look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Check down complete to Pacheco. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Parker Washington to return this for the Jags. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Jaguars down running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Etienne again. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Counter give to Etienne. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They bring Thomas in motion. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars trailing in the early going. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's keeping it.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now it's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chiefs offense out to take over. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. It's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a first down, Chiefs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. The ground. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. Already has one in this game, this from 30. Butker knocks it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Washington now to return. Dukes out of one stop. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. We are back, and our blankets of rain have not let up. We've got a drenched field out there. Going to be an interesting second half here. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Jaguars, taking the field on offense to start the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now give, it's ETN headed left. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and just 2 to go. They'll run here, ETN. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. They're going to try with ETN. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, ETN gets it. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. Here comes the screen for ETN. He breaks the tackle. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Lawrence. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Lawrence looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will reach the end zone for 6. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
On is Little for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And they'll take the lead.
Jaguars 14, Chiefs 13.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Mejio with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains, build momentum, and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, ball at the 36. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down, Kansas City.
From the gun, it's Hunt. Broke through the tackle. This is tough running. It is weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second down run by Pacheco. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Mahomes. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. It was there. Just couldn't corral it. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. The Jaguars and Travis Hunter ready for their next look on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Jukes one defender, and they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. They'll toss it to Etienne. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
You could keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They go play action. Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Here's a screen for Tootin. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on third and long. Screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, a 49-yard look.
49-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Kate, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Cam Little.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
first down, Chiefs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. A first down carry for Pacheco. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
2nd and 3 now. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Kansas City.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. From the pocket, looking. Oh, he was on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Washington now to return. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Jaguars first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for LeQuint Allen. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Lawrence working from the gun. And this one doesn't go far.
Lawrence's pass complete to number 7, Brian Thomas Jr. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Chiefs aren't headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. They'll run now with Pacheco. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. A counter give here to Pacheco. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. He finds Worthy complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Finds his favorite target again. It's Worthy. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here's a give to Hunt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Here he is to throw. He's got Brown on the slant. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
To number 5, Marquise Brown. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They call a timeout here. They've got the timeout, so with 5 seconds left, a kick could win this game. This game now resting on the attempt from Harrison Butker. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. Juke the defender. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.